Hi everyone, this is my week 13 reflection over copyright and fair use. Let's get started. After reviewing the copyright and fair use websites, which areas surprised you the most as breaking copyright laws or not meeting the fair use criteria? So it surprised me that teachers were not allowed to reward students with multimedia, but I guess that kind of makes sense. But the media you want teachers to be using is for intellectual use. I think the Creative Commons website is really helpful, and I like how they have the 6 different licenses that make it easier to determine how you can use the content you find on the website, because I had never heard of that before. I think fair use and copyright laws is something that will be kind of difficult to teach younger students because they're just learning to navigate the internet, and if they've already learned how to navigate, then they probably haven't had many limitations, especially when it comes to fair use and copyright laws. I really liked the 5 different articles from Education World. They've really broke down the different ways that as future educators we could possibly be breaking these copyright laws. I found it interesting that something cannot be copyrighted until it is written down or recorded. Also, nearly every original, tangible expression is copyrighted immediately upon creation, which makes me wonder if when someone quotes a movie or says an idiom like raining cats and dogs, are they breaking a copyright law? It's just interesting to me. So what examples have I experienced where educators have broken copyright laws or fair use policies, and is it really that big of a deal? So in elementary school, my teachers would always reward us with movie days, and I'm not sure if they rented the movies or if they were their own movies. Also, I've seen many teachers play random videos that they find on the internet, and so I guess who knows if they actually made sure they weren't breaking any copyright laws. I honestly don't believe it's that big of a deal, especially when it's used for the education. I guess I can see where they're coming from when you're not supposed to reward students for it. But I think these teachers are using these resources to teach students about a multitude of things. And I already think teachers have enough to worry about, and adding copyright laws is just a little more than we want. Obviously, there are prominent no-nos, such as illegally downloading content from something like LimeWire or something, but otherwise, I don't think it's a huge deal. How did I score on the fair use quiz from the website, and what questions surprised me? So I didn't do well on the quiz at all. I got a 31% when I took it the first time. I took it before reading all the content. And after reading the material, I scored a 65. So I thought some of the answers were pretty baffling. A few of the ones that really stuck out to me were number 19, where a media aid tapes 60 minutes every week in case teachers need it. This is fair use. And I was surprised the answer was false, and the explanation was that they could only tape if there's an actual request. Another question that stuck out to me was number 1 about the Blockbuster store owner who donated a movie every Friday. I think that was kind of ridiculous that isn't legal. Lastly, number 7 about the student who copies a picture of Viking but still gives credit to the website was kind of confusing to me. So those were the ones. Hope you all have a great week.